Hello, this is Luis Martin, the art engineer in the tropics. We are making it work. Yes, it's extremely hot here, and it makes things a little bit difficult to work with, but we're gonna roll with the punches. I'm gonna fix myself and adjust my pearl. I'm working out of a ironing board. You know, if you wanna make art, don't let nothing get in your way. Not the heat, not the lack of tables. So let's get to it. I brought all of my supplies, but they're all somewhere in the Airbnb. But I have my scissors, I have my horrible glue stick that I will use because I can find my little strips, and I have my X-Acto knife. These are all in the luggage that I put in the belly of the plane so I can bring them with me. I am in Mexico, so I found a Mexican Vogue, so I'm really excited to dig into this. I'm very critical because they rarely put brown people in it, but whatever, we'll see what's in it. And I also got a magazine from Aeromexico on our flight over, so let's see what we do. So let's dive in. All right, so I'm really excited to be here. Like I said, the presence of the heat is inescapable. But you know what? You get used to it. It's beautiful, and you just go with it. You don't fight it, is what it is. You don't fight it. People do everything that they have to do before 10 a.m. and then they head home or head to the office and stay there until the sun goes down. So it's cool. So let's see. Nothing's really grabbed my eye yet. So it feels like this Vogue is a little bit more like shopping centric. Like, look, you need to buy this. Oh, look, they also have books, which is cool. That's cool. That's fun. I actually used one of these images yesterday. These are beautiful. But wow. So it's always fun to go to different countries and see their the way they use their graphics, the way they sell things, the way they do editorials. Sometimes they're I love the saturated color. I'm gonna use that. Put that to the side. I can put this to the side. Whoa, look at that. Yes, thank you. So just start pulling things that you like. That's fun. Even if you don't use the image itself, these backgrounds are just as exciting. So I will remind you, I am on a ironing board, so the camera might be a little shaky, but bear with. So you saw there's a little bit more skin. Oh, this is great. There's a little bit more skin in these magazines. They're not as prudish as they are in. That's so funny. I brought my hand as well to this trip. Oh, I love this. Let's use that. They're not as prudish when it comes to skin in these magazines as they are in the States, or on Instagram for that matter. That's a great picture. I'm digging this music. All right, can't say I'm particularly impressed with this Vogue, but whatever. Let's see if Aeromexico has a better graphic presence. Frida's everywhere, huh? You know, she's on the currency here, which is really exciting because look, this is a collage. When you think about currency, how many women are in currency, right? So we have Frida in our currency here in Mexico, and Diego, her husband, on the other side. And on top of that, there is also a very famous queer nun, a queer nun. Her name is Sor Juana de la Cruz, and that's really cool. So think about that. Does your currency have females on them? Okay, I like this. Slim Pickens. Oh, that's not true. Look at this. This is beautiful. All right, so I feel like I still need like one central image that I haven't found. So let's keep looking. Love this. Gee. This is why I tell you, keep your collage kits, keep your boxes. This is gorgeous. But again, I have all of these backgrounds and I don't have any central images that have called my name, but we'll make it work. But keep that in mind, right? Like what? Maybe I want to make a landscape collage today. Je ne sais pas. That's cool. That's a nice pattern. See, this is so salesy, right? It's like product after product after product. Gosh, I get it. That's beautiful. All right, my friends, slim pickings indeed, but we will make it work. Oh, that's cute. Whatever. Okay. So I have a lot of sky here. You know what? I'm gonna start with this. This was kind of fun. I don't think I necessarily need her, because I always feel I don't want to make something beautiful out of something beautiful. I want to make something beautiful out of something that's not so, deemed as beautiful. This is somebody else's opinion on beauty, right? Okay, yeah, I like this. See, this is a fun shape. Even this is a fun shape too. So when you cut something out, give yourself a little space to kind of see what it looks like. See, that's such a dynamic shape. And it just creates a stage for you to create a collage. So let's see what else we can come up with. I have this. I thought I brought my CD, but I think I left it downstairs. That's fine. So again, I have all these backgrounds, but I don't have any central figure. I might have to go back to a magazine. Oh, there's hope yet. I have one more magazine here. Vogue came with Vogue Hombre. Let's see what male hombre. Oh, I like this pink. Huh. I love all these male fashion spreads, but I don't know. I never love that. I don't have anywhere to wear this to. All right? I don't know. So one thing, when you travel to Mexico, and you travel period, you can't really have the expectations of home, right? Because especially if you're in the States, we have amenities, right? We have ice, we have air conditioning, we have all of these amenities that we take for granted. And then we travel and you're like, oh, why isn't the AC blasting? Where's central air? I like this. Did you guys know that Vogue has a cafe? I did not know that. So let's use this. I feel like I have uncovered something. Now I want to go to Istanbul, Kiev, Kuala Lumpur, Moscow, Porto, and Riyadh to check out their cafe. All right, so this might shake a little because, again, we're on an unstable surface. But this is a beautiful image of this thing. So if you are going to travel, be sure you're safe, and be sure you collect some magazines and see what fun things you notice, what you can pick up. Let's see. Can you hear it? I love that sound, so crinkly. But yeah, you make it work, whatever. It's cool. All right, this is kind of fun, right? So let's bring it back. I also don't want to make an ad for a cocktail. This might be something, but let me use that pink that I saw. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna draw. I'm going to draw with my X-Acto knife. There's so much foliage. There's so much foliage here that it's just inspiring. You can't go very far without seeing the beauty of nature here. So let me draw on that. So when you have your X-Acto knife, you can draw on the paper in case you don't find anything, like is the case for me today. Well, that's fun, right? So let's do a few of these. Let's economize on this beautiful color here. So bear with me. I hope you are collaging too. Yesterday we went out and we were like, okay, we're gonna go visit my friend's shop, and it's 3 blocks away from where we're staying. And it was 4 in the afternoon. My goodness, we were brave. Naive, brave souls. It was so hot. There was not 1 inch of shade anywhere. It was tough. And you know, I'm a New Yorker, so I'm like, 4 blocks, I can do that. No. It was like the surface of the sun. But we made it. And on the way back, there was like a cloud. So we followed the cloud home, and we were okay. But do stay hydrated, huh? Don't be brave, don't be a hero. So, as you can see, I'm not particularly drawing a rose or any particular flower, more than just kind of a shrub. That's fine. Don't come to Mérida looking for this flower. I don't think it exists. But you know, it alludes to foliage and nature and beauty. So I feel like I should just glue these ASAP too, because they're gonna blow away with the air conditioner. Okay, I think that's enough. So you know what? I'm going to get rid of this for now. And perhaps, so hopefully this won't warp my paper. So I'm just gonna do it in strategic places, so if I wanna build around it, I can. Oh, I forgot this playlist, it's so good. We don't need images, we can make our own. So I'm just playing with this. See, I wouldn't put it here because there's not enough contrast, but if I put it here, there's just enough contrast where you can see that. Love that. Okay, wrinkled it a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, so now I think I need a little bit more contrast. So what if I find a nice warm red, right? Let's see, but we'll work with what we get. Oh, that's kind of a cool image. Maybe we can work with that. Oh, look at this, a green. No red, green. Cool. Bear with me. Okay. Ah! Okay, I totally bent this, but it's okay. So with this green, what are we gonna do? Let's make some vines, yeah? So you try this when you have a chance. Just kind of draw and see where it takes you. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing has to be perfect, right? Just, it's much more fun when you can experiment and justify mistakes with experimentation. And then you just sound brave instead of naive, right? Okay. That ripped edge, so we'll make one more. I can even use this, huh? And you can kind of just keep on going, right? Look at that. That's a weird shape. Cool. Okay, let's do one more. So this takes a little bit longer because, again, you are kind of drawing, you're not just collaging. Oh, this is fun. Yeah, something very different. Oof, I love this composition. See, what is it? What do they say? Necessity is the mother of invention. I never would have thought of doing this, but since there was no image to work with, you just have to create it. So let's see how else we can embellish this to create a fun, dynamic collage. This is kind of very Matisse in its approach, right? So I like this, but I'm a collage artist. I want to see some reality. So let me go back to my Vogue. I threw it on the card. Okay. Right, now I'm seeing this magnet with different eyes, right? Because I have different needs. Now that I know where this is going, maybe I can just use a beautiful face, a beautiful hand, not a leg. Lips, maybe. I don't know. A butt. No, not a butt. So skinny. It's okay. So you see they're selling a completely different message here, right? Right here in America, we're all like, in the US, we're all celebrating diversity and, you know, everything in between. Here, they're still kind of, look like the skinny lady. Okay, nothing here. Thanks, Vogue. Let's go back to just one thing. One thing. Ooh, like this rhinoceros would be really cool. Let's do this rhinoceros. Okay, I'm gonna say something really basic. Don't hate me for it. I kind of want to see Cruella. I know it's stupid, but I kind of want to see it. I don't like any of. Actually, that's not true. I do like Emma Thompson. I hate these reboots. But I also think it's interesting what we are programming our kids, right? Because these are villains, and which is good. We're teaching them, you know, there's no such thing as all bad or all good. But I wonder what little monsters we're gonna create. Is that tough? I don't know. At any rate, she looks fabulous. She looks like a fun person to hang out with. Not really, but. So this is actually a drawing someone made, which is cool, but I try not to, you know, collage with people's artwork. I rather do photography, which is photography is an artwork, but it's a little bit less identifiable, right? Like this could be someone's very stylized work, whereas in photography, the image of a rhino is an image of a rhino. Taken out of context, it's not, you know, appropriating. While this might be a little bit more of that, but we'll deal with that later, right? When you're creating, don't think about these limitations, just get inspired, do your work, and then think about it critically. But right now, we're just in the gestation period, we're just collecting, we're just making art. Okay, this is fun. This might be it. This might be the key that we were looking for. Sometimes you just need that one little touch to give your collage that narrative, that breadth of story. And this little rhino might be it. Right? It's a rhino, yeah. Yeah, I like it. Oopsie, I'm banging into things. Yes, this is very fun. It's doing something, it's doing something. I mean, I guess we can do something with one more animal. Although, again, I don't want to swipe this person's artwork, so... let's do this little... Ibex? Okay. Bear with me. This might be the key. I'll keep saying that until I actually do it. I think also that's why I'm so drawn to collage, because I have major ADD, so I can't spend too much time on something, or else I lose interest unless it's fascinating. When I was a painter, or when I painted, or when I paint, I should say, I had to choose my images that I wanted to paint very carefully, because I knew if it went over a certain time, I would lose all interest on my painting and it just wouldn't go where I wanted it to go. So the paintings that I did, I was fascinated by, and I could stare at them for hours. And same thing with collage, right? But what drives me is the speed that I can create these collages with. Okay, my friend, take me somewhere fun. Ooh. I like that. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Maybe this one can be here. Oh, I like this. Okay, I'm gonna marry this because I need to move on. And this is something very cool. I also appreciate the fact that they're kind of floating. What did I do? Okay, I like this over here. I like these overlapping elements quite a bit. Okay, and then I have this, right? We can do something with this, you guys, right? Okay, I love that. See, kind of... Oh, this really moves me. Because it makes me think, you know, sometimes you're not where you want to be, but you get slivers of images of where you want to be, and you have to hold on to these things. And little by little, you get there. I'm super dramatic. But when you've seen things, and you just know. Oh, I love this. Okay, see, this is gonna be one of those things where I'm like, okay, now I want to add more. Okay, so let me marry this guy. Yes. Weesh. This is probably going to be a really long video, you guys. So thank you for hanging out with me and developing this collage, because this has really become an endeavor now. And as I keep going, I almost feel like it's asking me, it's telling me to do more, right? Like, no, you're not done. Okay, one more thing. Just one more thing. And I think it's this. I have this amazing sky here. And it just needs to be present somewhere. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be? How fun. Can you see that? I think I like this. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this because. All right, let's do this, my friends. You know what? It has to be perfect. Okay, so I like this because it has a better variety of blue. Oh, I just saw something. Okay, never mind. Not as cool as I thought, because this has more of a contrast. So you know what? Allora, let's just do this. So again, if you're doing this, you might need a little bit more time just to fasten everything, but I'm on a time crunch here, so I'm just gonna do this. But I am enjoying every second of it. Don't you doubt it. Again, I think this one's better because of the contrast. Okay. I think we have a collage. I think we have a collage. Yes, we do. All right, my friends, this is my first Mexico collage, and it's taking me to a completely different place, and that's the fun part of traveling. That's the fun part of going out of your comfort zone. That's the fun part of using a ironing board as your desk. So thanks for hanging out. I am here in Mexico for a while, but if you are ordering your collage kits, you will get them. If you are going to become a member, you will get them. We have some friends in the States that are taking care of that for us. So I am Luis Martin, the art engineer. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for all your support and all the love I receive on a daily basis. I really appreciate it. It fills me with purpose and joy. Sending it right back to you. Ciao.